there's a Red's Blueberry Ale that's really good.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways.
Do you guys have you picked blueberries, or you not, or you just store by yours?
No. We both. Sometimes I get them frozen in bulk, but.
For your smoothies.
My wife and daughter went out yesterday to Mosley's and they did theirs.
Where is Mosley's?
So take out of Toma, Highway 12, catch Highway O, and about 3/4 of the way to Warren's on the left is the Mosley's pick.
So it's really kind of close to Toma.
Oh yeah, it's like 10 minutes from Toma.
Okay.
It's like 13 minutes to Warren's, so.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big farmer's market area. If you want, like when sweet corn comes in, that's where you go, and that sort of thing.
I have not been to Mosley's.
Yeah.
I just picked my blueberries in New Lisbon.
And then I was like, obviously, Wednesdays is market day in Toma at Gillette Park, so you can get stuff there too.
Is that the park that's in the inn?
It's where the music in the park is.
Yes.
The big one with the fountain.
Yes.
Yep.
Kind of by the Mexican restaurant. Career. Yeah.
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
And Wednesdays and Saturdays.
That's right.
Yeah. In the morning Wednesdays, or?
Yeah.
Also make it like a shopping run, like go to festival, go to the market Wednesday morning. But I'm doing the CSA with Meadowlark Farms. I'm having a hard time eating all my vegetables. Like I have so much food, and I have the small share.
Well,
do you know what I mean? Like I got butter, I have cabbage and butter lettuce and zucchinis and carrots and radishes and onions and garlic snapes. And I still have all that stuff.
Well, if you still have it and you can't get
I can't.
it, then try to figure out a way to juice it.
30
blend
seconds.
It. Juice it. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, 30.
Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
In our top story tonight, our station has an exciting new partnership with the Great Rivers United Way. More to come in the broadcast. Welcome everyone to your hometown news on Lynxx 24. I'm April Frelke.
And I'm Joe Minnie. We want to welcome our YouTube viewers to the show in addition to our TV viewers. We love feedback. If you have a comment, thought, or question, post it on our YouTube channel or our Lynxx 24 Facebook page, and we'll read some of your thoughts during our broadcast.
We have a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes, we do.
Blueberries is one of them.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that segment.
We want to just update our viewers on voter registration. What do you have for an update,
So
Joe?
Wednesday, July 25th, is the voter registration deadline here in Wisconsin. So you have 6 days to get registered.
For the April or the August
for the August primaries, I believe.
Yeah, August primaries. And if you're going to be out of town that week in August 14th, I think, make sure you get an absentee ballot so you can vote for your primaries.
It's good to know.
Okay. Well, the Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon. We at Image Pictures, the studio where we film Lynxx 24, are excited to announce a new partnership we have with Great Rivers United Way. Each month, we will promote what the United Way is doing in our area by telling stories about how area businesses and individuals are working with our local chapter to help strengthen and better our community. This month, Christy Korish is filling us in on ways her employer, Festival Foods, is helping the United Way and how the Great Rivers United Way is, in turn, benefiting the community. Take a look. I'm April Frelke with Lynxx 24 News, your hometown news, and I'm at Festival Foods in Toma, and I'm here talking with Christy, the store director, about Festival Foods and involvement with the United Way. Christy, thank you for joining me. And and talking about Festival Foods involvement in support of United Way. But before we get into festival support, let's talk a little bit about you and your commitment involvement with Festival Foods.
So I started with Festival right out of high school. I've been 23 years. Just love the family feel of it, their values with the community involvement, our servant leadership with our associates, and it's just that bond that you make not only with the associates but again with the communities that we serve. You get to know people, their families and stuff like that. So it just the family feel of it.
It really feels like a family to you working. So
Yes.
Festival Foods been your whole life here.
Whole career.
Whole career.
My whole life.
How
yes.
long have you been in the Tomah area, Monroe County?
Monroe County, just since we opened the location. So we opened in November, but started more in September.
Oh, okay.
Getting the store ready, doing some things behind the scenes, doing the hiring and stuff like that. So pretty new to the Tomah area. A little fun fact, I do remember though coming to this building as a little kid with my grandparents and my parents, so when it was Burnstead's and all of that. So kind of, have that little background history of the area here.
Before we get a little bit into why Festival supports United Way, can you talk a little bit about that? You said servant leadership, and that I see you have a boomerang on your. Can you talk what that means to Festival Foods?
So the servant leadership and the boomerang, it's about enriching lives of other people, hoping that they're better when they leave us than when they came to us. How our associates earn their boomerang is if a guest stops and says, they gave me great service, they really made my day. We hear a lot too of how the interaction that our associate has with a customer or a guest, and it changed their attitude for the day. They might have been having a bad day or whatever, and it's just about, again, enriching people's lives and being there in a way that you don't think about a lot, if that makes sense.
Yes, that does make sense. So then let's talk a little bit about Festival Food and their support of United Way and why they are so involved with United Way.
Festival Foods really likes to give back to the communities that they serve. It's an easy way for us to support multiple organizations through the funds of our associates giving to the United Way.
And what would be some examples of Festival Foods and giving to United Way?
So some of the organizations that we help to besides our United Way funding is the Salvation Army, so the Red Kettle campaigns. We allow people to ring bells in our cart lobbies and not have to stand outside during that time. We also do make it easy for people to donate right at the check lane. They can donate $1 or $5 right with their purchase, because this day and age, a lot of people use their debit credit cards.
So as they're purchasing items, and what is that called when they're just?
Called an icon sale.
Okay.
So we do 4 throughout the year, depending on the community that you're in. So here we've done so far this year, we did the Jesse Parker Foundation. We also did Monroe County, or Families First of Monroe County, which is also a recipient of the United Way funds. And the cashiers will ask at the end of somebody's checkout experience if they want to donate $1 or $5, and it's just, again, an easy way for us to, or people, to give back to the community that they're in.
And you've talked a little bit about one of your associates having an experience with United Way. Becky
right here,
Becky.
yeah.
Hi.
Becky, well, thank you for joining us. So you had some experience with United Way. How did that affect you and impact you?
So about a year and a half ago, I decided to open my own in-home daycare. It was actually Juneau County, but Juneau County being so small, they partner with Monroe County and Parenting Place, and put together funds for my schooling and training to become certified within Monroe County.
Wow. And that's all from the United Way and Festival's involvement, that you were able to really take advantage of that opportunity for training.
Yeah, so all the donations really did make an impact, so that I didn't have to pay for that schooling and training on top of everything else within in-home daycare.
So really, Festival Foods is not only taking care of its customers, it's taking care of its associates and employees. Really, like Christy, like you said, it's a family.
Yep. It's
You really take care of each other.
it's what keeps me coming back every day, is the people that I work with, the lives we impact, not only in a grocery shopping experience, but in our giving back to the communities that we serve.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
The United Way does so much, but many folks may not know the full extent of how this organization serves its communities. So here's an overview. The Great Rivers United Way is working to advance the common good in our communities by focusing on 4 critical issues: education, income, health, and community basics. Under education, using their national network and community partners, the United Way has a goal of cutting the number of high school dropouts in half. Under income, the organization is working to increase access to services that lead to affordable and safe housing, and to increase access to skills education and training that leads to financial literacy and earning a livable wage. For health, increases access to preventative health and dental care and improve access to appropriate mental health prevention, assessment, and treatment. And finally, under community basics, they provide access to basic needs. For more information, visit greatriversunitedway.org.
Well, in addition to that, Joe, area employees contribute more to the United Way than just spending dollars. This week, as part of the Great Rivers United Way's annual Day of Caring, employees from Toma's Festival Foods pitched in at the Boys and Girls Club, painting part of the Toma's Club's Teen Center. Club director Moretta Buddy said the Teen Center had not been painted in over 6 years and really needed the work, adding, quote, "All our building maintenance is currently done by volunteers, so projects like this don't get done unless someone volunteers their time or pays for it to be done by a professional." The July 18th Day of Caring was the kickoff event for the United Way's 12 pace setter companies who are starting their 2018-19 United Way employee campaigns early. Great Rivers Marketing Director Adrienne Olson said in all, 212 employee volunteers put in a total of over 600 hours, completing 21 projects at locations all over Great Rivers region for a combined financial impact of over $15,000. The pace setter companies, which include Festival Foods, Gunderson Health System, Quick Trip, and Mayo Clinic, among others, are helping to kickstart United Way's community-wide campaign, which will begin in September. Well, July is a good month to get out and do some painting, though.
Yes, it's good
it's
weather.
Summer and good weather, right? And
it's the best time to really go out and take care of that, maintenance needs and stuff like that.
That's right. Well, we need to take a short break, but we will be coming back with the July edition of Money Matters. But first, here's a look at your 5-day forecast.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
My name is America Fucianis. I'm a nurse practitioner at Toma Memorial Hospital in surgery services, and I specialize in wound care. We've progressively got more advanced with our wound care treatments here at Toma. They consist of growth hormones and collagen, all the way up to substitute skin grafts.
I had no idea what a gift this is that we have this program here.
Learn more about Jackie's story and our wound care services at tomahospital.org.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even free person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
Hey, I'm Tracy Lawrence, and you're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to Lynxx 24 and welcome to the July edition of Money Matters. As we get ready to head into the last full month of summer, back-to-school shopping will be on the minds of many parents across our viewing area. And if you have multiple kids to buy for, the school shopping can really put a dent in your pocketbook. To help, F&M Bank Marketing Director Rebecca Giroux joins us with some ideas for how to save when it comes to your back-to-school shopping list. So welcome, Rebecca.
Hello.
You have quite a few tips for us.
We do. We got 5 tips. There are plenty of tips, but we're going to stick to 5 tonight because if you have been to a store lately, you probably noticed that the back-to-school displays are up.
Yes, I have.
The lists are out, and it's on everyone's mind, back-to-school shopping. So hopefully we can help save people some money and some time with a few tips here.
All right, so start us off with your first tip.
So the first one is just kind of take an inventory around your house, looking through your closets, your desks, your cupboards. There's probably clothing that's still very lightly worn, that still fits, that you can use for this school year. And of course, through your desks, looking at school supplies, what you have. Scissors that can be reused, crayons, glue sticks.
Don't buy stuff you don't need, right?
Exactly, pencil boxes, all that kind of stuff. And if you do have clothing that's very lightly used that maybe doesn't fit, try turning it into a consignment shop that takes kids' clothes for some extra cash.
Okay, so inventory.
Okay. Yep.
Great.
And the second one is kind of where all shopping should start, is creating a list and determining what you actually need to buy. If you have a list, you're less likely to kind of squirrel in the store and overspend.
Right, so focus. Shop with your list.
Yep, exactly. And kind of combining the school supplies, what you actually need, and the clothing items as well, too.
That helps with that impulse buying.
It does,
doesn't it?
definitely.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And tip 3.
Tip number 3 is buy what you need right now. So you don't have to go out and buy every clothing item and everything right up front, because really when school starts, hopefully, knock on wood, that we have a few months of really nice weather before it starts getting cold. So you might not have to purchase the jackets and the sweatshirts and the multiple pairs of jeans and long sleeve shirts. Yeah, you could probably you could probably wait on some of those warmer weather or colder weather items until the temperatures start to drop. So you're going to be spending about the same, but your spending's just going to be spread out. And you could possibly save some time as well, too. So just kind of organize your shopping and list and figure out what you want to buy now versus maybe what you can buy in November.
Great idea. Okay, so I think tip 4.
Yes, so tip number 4 is implement a school clothes rule. So clothing can be really expensive for kids, especially if you have multiple kids, and you want that clothing to last throughout the year, make it look nice, new, last longer, all that kind of stuff. So implementing that school clothes rule where you have certain clothing items that you wear for school or for maybe more special occasions, and then when they get home, they change into play clothes. On the weekends, you wear play clothes. So you get
That's a rule I grew up with.
I did too.
Yeah, we were always, and my mom, my grandma would say, "Don't go out looking like a ragamuffin." She would say that about us. I'm like, okay, because you don't, when you're out and about in public, and you needed to look nice, but then when you're home playing, put your grubby clothes out, your play clothes.
Exactly,
That's
and
right.
that helps keep those nicer clothes, the non-ragamuffin clothes.
Yeah, that's my grandma Kay said that all the time. I don't know if it was a Milwaukee thing or what it was.
I've heard that before.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And the last one is shopping sales and using coupons. And, especially we have that no tax holiday coming
that's new
up.
this year.
It is. So August 1st through the 5th, you can shop for school supplies as long as it's under $75 an item. And have no tax on that for the state of Wisconsin. So it's pretty cool, that window. So making sure that if you're making your list and doing your plans that you shop within that window if you can. There's more information. You can visit revenue.wi.gov, and there's more information, and it spells out exactly what's all eligible and where you can shop and things like that.
How that tax holiday affects.
Exactly.
Because it could be online shopping and in-store.
Online, in-store.
So that website will give our viewers a little bit more detail.
Lots of that stuff. But, using coupon codes, signing up for store email lists, because typically you can always unsubscribe later, but you can sign up to get the discount codes or the notifications when the sales are. Investing in the Sunday paper and just kind of going through the stores and figuring out where the best deals are, it's really going to help you save some money.
Excellent. Those are great tips, Rebecca. Great. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Well, don't forget that you can find this and past editions of Money Matters on our Lynxx 24 Facebook page. We need to take a short break, but when we come back, Joe and I are dishing up some creative ways to use Wisconsin's in-season berry. Don't go anywhere.
people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even free person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
I guess you could say I'm a purist. If you want a quality product, you have to source the best ingredients out there. Great coffee isn't just made, it's milked.
The secret to a good cup of coffee is our pasture-raised cows. Cows love grass, and we got a great blend for them. It has some earthy tones. There's a real grassiness to it. People have been using Organic Valley, half and half, to make the best cup of coffee for over 20 years. So it made sense that one day we'd open our own coffee shop in some hip neighborhood in New York City. I just saw a girl carrying a ukulele. You can order organic half and half in 3 sizes. A little bit, a double, or a lotta. And you just have to add the coffee. It's over there.
Got a double for Gina? Do you have coffee?
It's the world's best coffee. Just add coffee. You'll find it in the dairy aisle.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
Hi, I'm Governor Scott Walker watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to Lynxx 24. July is blueberry season here in Wisconsin, and if you haven't been out already, the berries are ripe for the picking at area farms. When it comes to recipes, this superfood is commonly affiliated with baked goods and smoothies, so we've rounded up some of our favorite unique blueberry recipes to diversify how you consume the haul you bring home from your area pick farm. So what we're going to start with is dark.
Well, Joel, can I jump in and say I picked 7 pounds of blueberries last weekend at Anderson's Blueberries in New Lisbon. Loved them. Oh my gosh.
So you need some recipes.
So yeah, and then I think these might have come from Mosley's too. The blueberries we're using today.
They look wonderful too.
So we're going to do 3 fun recipes.
Yes.
All right.
And the first one we're going to do is dark chocolate covered blueberries.
Yes. All right.
And this is a great summer dessert idea if you're having friends over. And this recipe is fast and easy to prepare.
Yep. I'm going to demonstrate as you read.
Yes. Just allow enough time to freeze. So you have to do some prep work. So the ingredients are half a cup of blueberries, washed and dried, 40 grams of dark chocolate, about 4 to 5 squares, and a tablespoon of finely chopped almonds. And use your mini food processor to finely chop. So what you're going to do is you take your blueberries, you dip them in the chocolate, spoon them out, and you're placing them in a...
These are like a little cluster, like a fun, you could, ooh, this would be a fun like gift, like too bad Valentine's Day isn't in the summer. Fresh blueberries.
Well, there's Christmas in July.
There is. And then we're going to just put a little like...
A garnish of
almonds. And this one is a little bit of sea salt for just to touch it up. And then, this is what they look like when they're done. This is a frozen one.
Oh, that looks good.
Do you want to try it?
A little bit?
There.
All right.
You can just take a little bite. So that's how that's going to work with your dark chocolate. You can use kind of whatever dark chocolate you'd like. And then they're going to freeze those or, put them in your fridge will also work. All right.
Okay.
And that's dark chocolate blueberries.
Dark chocolate covered blueberries.
Yes. Okay. Good idea. Good. Yes, Joe. Moving on then to our yogurt.
So the next one is frozen blueberry bites.
Oh, and these are great for kids.
Yes, this is a great recipe for getting kids in the kitchen because kids can make this entire recipe themselves.
All right.
And they have a health snack that they can grab out of the freezer on hot days, and parents don't have to worry about the nutritional value as it's both a superfood and a protein with the yogurt.
Right.
So what you're going to have is 8 ounces of vanilla yogurt, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and 1 pint of blueberries.
That is so quick. That's just 3 quick ingredients.
And just mix them all together, and then in a large bowl, carefully mix the blueberries in because you want to get them squished.
Yes, and I'm kind of doing one at a time. I'm sure you can put them all in here, and then you just scoop them out singly, and then you freeze them, correct?
So I imagine you put this on a cookie sheet and set it inside your freezer. So.
And parchment paper is what works
and
great.
Just peel right
These are
off.
really yummy, Joe. I just was eating. Oh my God, they're so good. So that's how you do it. Voila, that's so simple. And these, when you pick your blueberries, you're getting really nice sized blueberries, like the size of almost like a penny, it looks like.
So there's all different kinds of yogurt too, I'm sure. You can use
strawberry yogurt. You could use blueberry yogurt.
Blueberry and blueberry.
Yes, that's a great idea.
So the other thing is we have a peach blueberry salsa.
This looks amazing. Okay.
So this has a few more ingredients, but this
I'm gonna put it back up here. But.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you can freshen up your tacos this summer. You could spoon it over grilled salmon or other fish, or just serve with chips.
I'm gonna try this as you're talking. What's in here?
Sure,
What's in it?
Ahead. So ingredients are 5 to 6 large ripe garden tomatoes, and you chop them up. Okay. 1 small jalapeno, minus the seeds and the ribs, just diced real tiny. A half large red onion, chopped. 2 banana peppers, seeded and diced. One large red pepper, seeded and diced. A large clove of garlic, crushed.
Wow, Joe.
I know, there's a lot in there. So there's a half cup of chopped fresh cilantro, 1 ripe peach, diced, and no need to peel it. 1 pint of fresh blueberries, sea salt to taste, and a fresh squeezed juice of 1 lime.
That is absolutely delicious. And it's not too overwhelming because it's not like bitey, or it's really just
offset by the peach, I imagine.
Yeah, the peach gives it a really nice kind of sweetness with the red onion in there too. And I don't think we had a jalapeno in there. Was there? No, because it's like it's a fruitier. No, cilantro is nice. This is a really great salsa for kids because it's not going to be too hot for them or spicy.
I'm sure a lot of members of your family will be able to enjoy it.
So. Yes. So great blueberry stuff, and you've always got your blueberry pie, blueberry crisps.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. So.
Well, there's 3 recipes for you. When we come back, we'll be filling you in on what's coming up in your community. Don't go anywhere.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
My name is America Fucianis. I'm a nurse practitioner at Tomar Memorial Hospital in surgery services, and I specialize in wound care. We've progressively got more advanced with our wound care treatments here at Toma. They consist of growth hormones and collagen, all the way up to substitute skin grafts.
I had no idea what a gift this is that we have this program here.
Learn more about Jackie's story and our wound care services at tomahospital.org.
Today's world runs on connectivity. Keeping up with friends and family and building businesses that thrive all depend on the availability of internet and telecommunication services we can count on. That's why we're committed to expanding and sustaining robust broadband access in rural communities across the country. We are America's small broadband providers. We serve the most rural communities, and we're leading the charge to invest in technologies that will connect even more smart rural communities with resilient digital infrastructure. We help our neighbors sustain all the places that rural broadband providers are proud to call home. From Alaska to Maine, North Dakota to Texas, on Main Street, country roads, and all kinds of places in between. We're working for broadband. We're working for rural America.
This is Nancy Vandermeer, and you're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to Lynxx 24. Here's a look at what's coming up in your community. The 28th Annual Oakdale Fun Days will take place July 21st and 22nd at Oakdale Community Park. Head on out for a weekend filled with activities including a men's softball tournament, cornhole, a 5K walk run, and a live music by the Pat Waters Band. For more information, visit the Oakdale Fire Department's Facebook page.
And don't forget that the Monroe County Fair will be taking place July 25th through the 29th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. There will be no gate fee on Wednesday and Sunday. Come out for 5 days of rides, 4-H exhibits, a rodeo, motocross, the semifinals of the Wisconsin Talent Search, and more. For more details, visit monroecountyfair.com.
Well, and if you haven't made it out for a night of music at a local park, here's a few more opportunities before the summer winds down. In Tomah, our own cameraman, Roger Jones, and his son, Jaden, will be performing on August 1st in Gillette Park in Tomah as part of the Americana Music in the Park series. Their performance will be followed by an August 15th performance by Scott Wilcox. Both will take place at 6 p.m. Further down the road in Mauston, music can be found at the Riverside Park on Monday evenings. On July 23rd, you can catch Mauston Area Community Band in concert, followed by a July 30th performance by the 1960s and 70s eclectic folk group Casey and Greg. And I'm pretty sure, Joe, the Mauston starts at 7 p.m. Their park stuff. So.
And if your family can't travel the world this summer, bring the world to your kids through the Around the World in a Month of Mondays at Artistic Expressions in Mauston. From 1 until 5 p.m. on Mondays in August, kids will hear from guest speakers about their visits to other countries, sample traditional foods, and create art inspired by what they learn, with the month-long classes culminating in a gallery show and an artist's reception. The cost is $10 per day per person or $35 for all 4 weeks. For more information or to register, contact Artistic Expressions using the information on your screen.
Well, we want to thank our guests this week, Christy Korish and Rebecca Giroux, for joining us this week, and we want to thank our sponsors, our YouTube viewers, and all of you at home for tuning into Lynxx 24, where we're connecting you to the community. Get out and take your booth.